Alright, how does everything sound? Does it sound okay? Do I need to bring the mic closer to me? I don't know how it goes. Do I need to bring the mic closer to me? I don't know how it goes. I think that should be okay. I'm just going to turn my commentary up a little bit so I'm not really quiet. I guess I'm going to start now.
If you are new to NBA 2K or want a primer on the basics, make sure you head over to 2KU. You can brush up on shooting, dribbling, blocks, and much more before you head online. For avid players who are ready to jump right in, you have increased gameplay options with the Pro Stick. To talk more about shooting this year, here's Mike Wang with this week's expert tips.
I'm just playing some MyCareer. This is a test stream with my new,
Welcome to the following presentation of the NBA.
Hang on.
The famous We Love Houston sign just off Interstate 10. We're coming to you from the Toyota Center in the biggest city in the Lone Star State. Welcome, everyone, to Noche NBA. The Latin theme is the backdrop to tonight's festivities. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg and our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Set up and it's really annoying.
DA, take it away.
Kevin, thank you. Houston now has a star pairing.
Well, that's a great story. David, thank you. Now, we'll look at Dallas's starting lineup. Doncic and Hardaway at the 2 and the 3. Bobby Portis out there with Porzingis. And it's Junior in at the 1 spot. And for the Rockets, Harden and Gordon are out on the wings. E.J. Tucker is out there with Robert Covington. And it's Westbrook in at the point guard position. Knocks down the 3 ball. Greg, we're still involved in
my points per game in MyCareer. I think it's like 30-something.
Does it hold
I only play on
relevance as we're looking
5-minute
here at the
quarters.
standings mid-season?
You know, for travel distance, yes, and there's also some tradition at stake. I mean, look, that said, in a perfect world, you'd like to see the best 16 teams make the playoffs each year, but we've had, you know, imbalance in conferences forever, so that's not going to change. But sometimes change is just necessary.
Didn't cut like he
How
was
about
supposed
quickly
to.
for the playoffs? Would you like to reseed and take the top 16s, 1 through
This is
16?
going well.
I would. I think that'd be a great idea.
Gordon kicks to Westbrook. Gordon deciding where to go with it. The pass to Harden. This one for 3. Connects from 3-point range. Harden's got 5 points so far.
We often talk about Gordon's scoring ability, but there, great feed to an open teammate.
And Clark, when you look at the footwork of James Harden, arguably some of the best in the history of this league.
And you know, Greg, he studied the greats. I mean, he loved Ginobili's Euro step and then added it to his own game. Now he's taking that to another level, and he's the one giving out the lesson. But you're right, got great strength, but the footwork
Harden's not
is
gonna miss.
really outstanding.
That's the only thing I
They
don't
knew
like
this was
about
coming.
MyCareer is
Harden
that the
can't
computer
just let
makes
that
almost
last 3
everything.
go. Way
Like,
too
yeah, they're both
competitive for that.
shooting. So
Fires
like
the
I can
3.
shoot better.
Another 3
But,
for Dallas.
And you can
the
see he's got a
computer is
little
insane
bounce in
with
his
shooting.
step. 3 out of 4 to start.
Houston's gone 2 of 2 from 3-point range here in the first quarter. Westbrook passes to Harden.
Especially Damian Lillard. That's the worst.
Just about 2 minutes into the game, first quarter of basketball. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And again, it's the Rockets from deep.
They make everything.
This is how you want to start the ball game. 4 for 4 from the field. Seems like they're right on point and can't miss.
Here's Junior. Another 3 for Dallas.
Boy, this is exactly the competitiveness you love seeing
I need
from
shooting
Junior.
badges.
Coming
I think I
right
only need
back
one
at him
more,
with
so
the
I'm
payback 3.
just shooting a lot.
In the corner, Harden. That's good, and so Westbrook comes up with the assist. He's got 13.
Boy, he's really been on a roll this quarter. Seems like everything he throws
Harden
up
has
is
all
finding
13.
bottom.
Junior the pass to Porzingis. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast. No shortage of drama here early on.
Yeah, 8 lead changes already. Huge number this early.
Here's Westbrook. It's rebounded by Porzingis. And so it's Porzingis. He'll bring it up for Dallas. They come into this having outplayed Phoenix the last game.
Yeah, and that one, they just locked it down defensively. Challenged shots and really protected the rim.
Boy, I tell you what, I think you got to really appreciate the grit. Getting dirty, staying engaged. That's really what defense is all about.
Rockets trail. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. And here's Westbrook from the arc. Westbrook missing again.
Boy, just cannot buy a bucket, guys. I tell you what, that's a painful quarter for him, and it's painful for me to watch, too.
His shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the
She's
reasons
got a weird
they're
angle
up in
right
this
now,
game.
so.
Here's Westbrook
That's
following
not
the
an
basket
excuse
by
for how I'm
Junior.
playing.
And
just
now the first timeout
saying.
called here for the Rockets. Junior really making a difference here.
He's on another level right now. Knocking down threes left and right. The defense isn't doing their job, and I think they got to talk about it quickly.
Houston, a whole new 5 on the floor. And a new group getting ready for Dallas. Aaron Baines, he's checked in for Porzingis. Mike Powell comes in for Bobby Portis. Dorian Finney-Smith's checked in for Hardaway. And it's Seth Curry in for Doncic. Here is House. Taking a look at the scoring numbers. Right now he averages about 9 points a game. Now here's Junior. Not a lot of room. Here's Powell. Green with the block. They recover it. Here's Junior. Really played well against Phoenix in his last outing.
Boy, you got to be in awe of what he's doing this quarter, actually destroying the opponent.
I don't know how the
Rockets
team
trail
actually
by
looks.
5.
They look good or bad.
Floats one. Clemens with the bucket.
Oh, such a field shot there, the floater.
The Mavericks have gone 7 of 11 from the field to begin the game. Here's Junior. Drops in the tray. Junior's got 19 points.
Boy, Junior is cooking on a roll right now. All those moves he's got, and we're seeing them.
Here's Clemens. Last game we saw him score 13. Passes it to Rivers. From deep. Bangs home the trifecta.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Really left alone that time. He's got 22.
Outstanding start from three-point range. Their shooters are on fire.
It really makes them a hard team to guard because they space you out so well.
Pass to Green. Shoots over Baines. And he starts out with a miss in this one. Junior, he is feeling it tonight and has been the driving force, guys, for the Dallas Mavericks. Why even bring it inside when you've got him on the perimeter? After that quarter, his three-point total stands at 6. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. Naturally a ball-dominant player, James Harden talked to us about others setting him up a little bit more.
Yeah, that's the goal. That's the goal. Of course, playing off the ball is something that I'm comfortable doing. Like I'm able to catch and shoot. I'm able to play off.
Giving their offense another dynamic.
And it also helps him preserve some energy for those big moments in the big games.
We welcome you back to Noche Latina.
Oh, I don't have any
annual
takeovers
tradition
anymore.
is always here on 2K Sports.
I went from
and always
I'm almost
exciting.
at 10 to
And before we
nothing.
move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Mavericks?
coming in hot. They were sharp from the perimeter right out of the gate.
Well, the player and ball movement has been excellent. Finding space, operating in space, and when they've gotten open shots, they've knocked them down.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. So on the floor for Houston, they've got McLemore. Green is out there with Rivers, and it's Clemens in at the point. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. Junior, in his last outing against the Suns, was superb. He scored 40 points, and throughout the game, took smart, efficient shots that found the bottom of the net. It's rare to see any player put up numbers like that. It's likely a game he'll always remember.
Run out of stamina so
Thanks,
fast.
David. Yeah, it was a special night for him. The team really fed off his energy.
Yeah, the catalyst for that win, it was an effort that I'm sure he's hoping to replicate tonight.
Yeah, you know, all indications are that he feels good coming into this one. Feels confident that he can build on that prior success.
I'm going in for a layup and it just pulls up
Rockets
contested.
trail by 8.
I don't understand.
Pass to Rivers. Here's Clemens. And Greg, you play with some big personalities. Talk about the best way to manage egos and conflicts in the locker room. That's a very interesting topic.
No doubt about it. You know, Kev, first thing you learn from middle school on,
triple teamed anytime you get takeover. So there's not really a point in having takeover.
And
I have it for
teams,
contact
you
though,
just learn to
I
never
can't because they
personalize
double
those
team me on the
things.
perimeter.
Never leave
And that means
any
you just are not allowed to
stone
dribble.
unturned. Like, don't let things fester. When there are issues, you address them. And if you're not taking things personally,
No, I'm not
you
doing
tend to be able to
2K21
work through whatever
giveaways.
issues
I can't even buy
you may
these
come
for
in front of.
myself. Why would I
Good
give the game
advice.
away?
Now a timeout called by Houston.
I'm not a big
Junior
YouTuber.
really
I can't do
making a
that.
difference here.
He is on a major role today. This timeout was desperately needed. They've got to come up with a new game plan designed to shut him down.
Houston, a whole new 5 on the floor. And the Mavericks will go for a different look here. Marjanovic is checked in. Porzingis comes in for Aaron Baines. Tim Hardaway Jr. is checked in for Dorian Finney-Smith. And Doncic is subbed in for Curry.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over him.
And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes
This
into the
is so
second quarter.
overrated in this game.
Well, it looks to me like he can get this shot anytime he wants. I mean, so confident, so poised, always under control.
Oh, the power on that throwdown.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is
That
just
was
deflating right
brutal.
now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark.
And guys, I know there are a lot of questions right now defensively for this team. There's no doubt about that.
Rockets trail by 10. Lobbed up there for Westbrook.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that
I'm
scoreless first
6'2". I
quarter,
can't
and
defend
now you
lobs.
can see
This
him
goes right over my
getting
head no
into
matter
it.
what.
And the league's preeminent practitioner of the step-back three, James Harden, is as good as it gets. And, you know, like the skyhook, an unguardable shot, and paired with his dribble drive, a two-move torture chamber.
1:41 left now here in the second. Here's Harden. 6 for 6. He's yet to miss from the field.
Well, I tell you
Harden
what,
still
with
hasn't
Harden,
missed.
sometimes it seems the more
That's what
the
I'm dealing
defense bodies him up, the more determined and effective he is in scoring.
And Dallas calls their first time out of the game. And thanks to that step back, Harden already the all-time leader in unassisted three-point shots.
And not to mention four-point plays. And up until recently, teams built elaborate offenses to create their three-point looks. Harden the first to do it one-on-one with volume and efficiency.
Powell, he's checked in for the Mavericks. It's Hardaway with the drive.
That's why I don't give
Gordon
my
with the
teammates the
defensive
ball.
effort.
That's what they do.
Rockets trail by 8. Inside. And Harden with
That's
the basket
not
on the
right.
assist by Gordon. Harden's got 17 now.
Yeah, a volume shooter, and Harden is aggressive and assertive at really trying to jumpstart himself. And when he does, watch out.
Back to Powell. That one goes. Count it. And the Mavericks lead by 8.
Yeah, heads-up aggressive play right there. Saw the smaller man on him and took it straight to the basket.
Harden against Doncic. And the jam by Harden.
Now, you can't sleep on this guy's finishing ability. He loves getting room to throw it down on you. And he'll put you in a poster if you let him.
Hardaway for 3. Another 3 for
Now
Dallas.
James Harden has
The
takeover.
defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
And those triples, they sure do add up quickly, don't they? I mean, they've got to make some kind of adjustment here. You look at him, and he's a little hit and miss from there, even without a defender in his face. No guarantee.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. And the refs are going to rule that unnecessary contact. It's a flagrant 1 foul.
And Kevin,
There's
that's
a flagrant,
pretty
too.
dangerous play right there. I mean, I don't like to see a player put an opponent in harm's way.
I am finally getting taken out of a game at 18 seconds.
And so it's down.
That's why my numbers
Their
go
lead at
so
11
low. They
points
keep me
to
in the
end
game
quarter.
forever, and I can't have stamina to shoot at the end.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. You look at Junior in this one, he's been everywhere.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up, be physical with him.
I didn't even know PJ
On
Tucker
the
could
floor
shoot.
right now for the Mavericks, Doncic and Hardaway at the 2 and the 3. Bobby Portis out there with Porzingis.
Just get my
And it's
assists. Send me
Junior at the
playmaking
point guard.
badges too.
And you can see the floor awareness there. Junior
Playmaking and
more than
shooting, I have all my
capable of
other
spotting
badges.
the open teammate.
And looking back at what was a stellar career, Greg, if there was one thing you could have done different, do you have anything on your mind?
You know, I would have loved to have had the opportunity to finish my career in New York. That was a special place, a special time. Unfortunately, that didn't transpire, but that's the one thing that stands out. That and obviously not winning a championship.
I can understand both of those.
Yes.
Junior that time just muscling through it. He's got a mentality that says, I'm not backing up at all.
Here's Westbrook. Lays it up off the glass. Westbrook's got 8 points.
On a nice little roll here to start this half, connecting on their first 3 attempts.
Here's Junior. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic.
I got very
Doncic has
late. I
got
barely
3
tapped the
assists in the
button.
game. Now here's Westbrook. Defense right on him.
Boy, that time Russell Westbrook going for the spectacular with a little extra pizzazz.
And after over a decade with the Thunder, last season, Russell Westbrook starting fresh with the Rockets, a superstar pairing with longtime friend James Harden.
Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Well, guys, we all know that there are some people who dislike James Harden's style of play. They're bored watching him shoot free throws. He said, I see how teams guard me and find ways to exploit it. I just outthink the game, and I'm faulted for it. Kevin, that may be, but it's hard to argue with the results. Back to you.
You're right, one of the top scorers in league history, David. Thanks for that report. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Boy, I like the ball movement from Junior there. Looking like he's a guy that doesn't mind sharing the pumpkin.
And Greg, there were some legitimate questions about Harden and Westbrook and how they would play together. Westbrook not the floor spacer they look to put around Harden.
And that preceded their moves at the trade deadline. I mean, committing to small ball. Westbrook, the lone non-shooter from distance, unlocked, though, to attack the paint.
He's certainly been their go-to guy when it matters most. He's trying to close this one out.
And here's Westbrook. He'll bring it up for the Rockets. It's a 13-point game. Following this one, they get to host the Pelicans. They'll find themselves in the middle of this string of 3 straight at home.
He's come out here in the second half and done a nice job.
I wish I had
moving,
control of what
getting
side I did
good
layups
looks,
on.
and finding his
Instead of
range.
just going up.
Dallas calls timeout.
Well, you know, I did not think I'd ever see a player equal Oscar Robertson's triple-double average for a season, which the Big O did back in '62. Then along came Russell Westbrook.
Okay.
Another level. Did it for 3 straight seasons, making an indelible mark in the history books.
Mavericks making a switch here. Aaron Baines, he's checked in for Porzingis. Mike Powell comes in for Bobby Portis. Dorian Finney-Smith's checked in for Hardaway. And Curry subbed in for Luka Doncic.
He's gaining more and more confidence over time from deep. Seth Curry proving he's got touch from out there.
And last season, Westbrook passing the great Magic Johnson for second all-time in career triple-doubles. Does he catch Oscar Robertson with 181?
I think he does, Greg. I think he's got a chance anyway. I should say that. Just to be in the conversation speaks volumes to all you need to know about Russell Westbrook's greatness.
Here's Junior. And the layup's good off the glass. Junior's got 9 points now in just the second half. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. The pass to McLemore. Here's Clemens. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 11 points a game. And McLemore kicks to Rivers. Just 5 on the clock. From downtown, and it's Finney-Smith with the rebound.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
And Junior throws it down.
Junior bouncing off the floor for that throwdown.
Rockets trail by 20. Down low, here's House. How's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
Here's Junior, and Junior throws it down hard.
Junior knows a thing or two about avoiding a couple of defenders. Excellent handles on display there.
32 seconds left to play in the third. Right wing, from deep, McLemore, and the 3 ball is good. McLemore's got himself on the board with 3 there.
And you're asking for more trouble than you can handle if you're going to let him just roam free from beyond the arc.
Junior the pass to Finney-Smith. Here's Junior, and Junior throws it down.
It's basically been all him. I mean, he scored most of the points himself.
Here's Clemens.
I love that dish down low.
And here's Junior. And Junior throws it down.
No stopping Junior here. The assertive slam, hot off the drive, just overwhelms the D.
Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. Mavericks lead by 19. We'll be back shortly live from Houston, Texas. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he's always been the favorite to bag this honor. These kind of feeds are his bread and butter.
Well, you can't run away from the DNA. When he's running the show, he makes sweet highlight reel plays night in and night out.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. We've got Green, Harden out there with Rivers. Then it's Ben McLemore. And it's House in at the power forward. That's the 5 for Houston right now. He dents the rim with a 2-handed slam. Wow.
You make your teammates better by giving them good passes. That one was perfect.
He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. And he's on his way to the free throw line.
Boy, a lot of heart displayed that time by Junior on that play. Commits to a shot and then wins the and one.
Catching up on the changes for Houston. Gordon comes in for McLemore, and it's Russell Westbrook in for Rivers. Then for the Mavericks, Porzingis, he's checked in for Aaron Baines. Hardaway is subbed in for Seth Curry. And it's Junior
Oh, wow,
missing.
he even celebrated like he made it.
And so Westbrook will bring it up for the Houston Rockets. Junior, and
instead.
Junior throws it down.
And look how Junior's ability to read the defense pays off. Finds an opening, and bam.
Outside Westbrook. Passes it to Gordon. And some nice passing there by Houston.
Wonder if Harden's missed yet.
Now Harden.
Even missed finally.
The Mavericks have gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. And Harden comes to help. And wrestling forward there, but no one has possession.
I have no kind of vertical. I'm not winning
Greg,
this.
we have a league of many great playmakers, don't we?
Oh, there's no doubt about it. LeBron James is obvious. You know, he played point guard technically for the first time last season, but he's always been a floor general. You look at a young man like Ja Morant, and he's been on the attack since day one when he hit the league. And there's so many more of those guys that are having an impact, understanding the value of that lead guard position. It is fun to watch.
It is so fun to watch, I agree. P.J. Tucker, he's checked in for the Rockets. Robert Covington comes in for Daniel House. The Mavericks also with the sub. Portis, he's checked in for Cauley Stein.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on him.
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays.
Can do that,
it gets them going.
That's how to do that. It makes me do a
kind of day
layup.
you expect in terms of shooting the basketball. He can bring them right back into this game.
Doncic kicks to Junior. Pass to Porzingis and stolen by Gordon.
That's not my turnover.
Here
that was
we
a
go
good pass.
Gordon.
He just didn't catch
Nobody back. And then Gordon with the dunk.
Boy, a little burst of speed gets Gordon the steal, and then seconds later, he's got the break start.
Junior the pass to Hardaway. Here's Junior. Here's Portis. And he converts the layup. And the Mavericks lead by 21.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling now.
Outside Westbrook. He tries for 3.
Wow,
it's
that's
good.
good.
The assist that time from
I
Harden.
just let him shoot.
Westbrook's
Make
got
it.
8 points in the quarter.
You know, so
I was
often we see
mistaken.
Westbrook with the ball driving or pulling up off the dribble. He can catch and shoot it just as well.
And the Mavericks call time here. And now, a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Junior.
And Kevin, it's a no-brainer. He's controlled every aspect of this game, and it's just so fun to see a player perform at a level that's just higher than anyone else out on the floor.
He silenced this crowd with an unreal display. His ability to drown out the noise and the hostility of an opposing crowd is pretty special. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Portis.
Well, a good decision that time by Junior in the pick and roll. Took advantage of the best option available.
Rockets trail by 20. Here's Westbrook. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls. Westbrook's got 18 points just in the second half. Here's Junior, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. They get Russell Westbrook.
And you can clearly see Junior is still accustomed to fighting for every inch. Every game, every play, he's out here giving his absolute all.
A lot of big decisions have fallen on Adam Silver's shoulders, the commissioner of the NBA. And Greg, I think you and I agree by all accounts he has succeeded with flying colors. I mean, wouldn't you agree?
No doubt about it. I mean, I don't know that you could have had a better person for the times. Adam Silver is to be commended, but I think also appreciated, not just from the players and the owners, but I think our fans should also appreciate who he is as a person. I've often said that commissioners typically work for the owners. He's the one commissioner, no matter the sport, that I've always felt like was a partner of the players as well.
Gordon dishes to Westbrook. Double team on Westbrook. Shot by Gordon, wide open. No good from outside. Dallas leading by 20.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will, and you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Mavericks.
The differential in assists led to a lot of open looks, and it also helped to get more guys involved in the offense easy.
And they made the defense adjust, but they just couldn't come up with an answer.
And this will make it 41 victories.
Oh, they took me out when I had take? That's annoying.
So no problem for Dallas as they get the win. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They
probably
made
won't
it
get
look
much to do.
really easy.
For
What an
thousands,
efficient
only shot at the
performance
beginning.
at both ends.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. So long and good night, everyone.
I think I might just end the stream because stuff is messing up and I can't get anything to work. So, I'll probably end it. Do I have any VC? I need 6,000 VC. And I'll be at max overall. I'm ending the stream now because I don't really know what's going on. The few of you who did watch, thanks for watching and stopping by. I know it's not that impressive because I'm just playing my career, but it's fun for me, so whatever. I'll see you next stream.